was a palpable tension on the premises of Wuse Zone 2 Magistrate Court Abuja as authorities of the Nigerian government and the police refused to produce the human rights activists Omoyele Sowore and 4 others in court in an attempt to frustrate their bail application. The presiding magistrate, Mabel Shegun Bello, had on Wednesday ordered the activists be remanded at First Criminal Investigation Department located at Area 10. She also scheduled today, Friday, by 11 a.m. to rule on the bail application filed by their lawyer, Masha Abubakar. It was gathered that the police refused to bring the activists to court following a signal that their case files had been transferred from the FCT Commissioner of Police to the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of the First Criminal Investigation Department. Sahara reporters also gathered that there was also a document from the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation directing the case file to be transferred to the Directorate of Public Prosecution. The Defense Counsel, Masha Abubakar, also confirmed the shenanigans by the Nigerian government to frustrate the bail application and to continue to keep the activists indefinitely. He explained that there was no lawyer from the office of the DPP and the police had also refused to bring the defendant to court. Abubakar described the latest plot by the Nigerian government and the police to subvert justice. The activists have not yet arrived in the court as large crowd of their supporters have gathered on the premises, chanting solidarity songs and threatening to storm the First Criminal Investigation Department. Now, those who are always coming to say Sowore should be dealt with, it should be dealt with. But let's say the government deal with him now. You say he has done this, you've levied some charges against him, then you deal with him. Why are you hiding? That is the same thing that made them to keep him in Abuja for more than 1 year. And I think it's a tactic just for them to renew the whole thing because they know that the other allegations levied against him all this while they can't, they don't even hold water, so they want to renew, bring something else again. That is just the main thing, the reason why they are doing this, to continue to keep him, because people are asking questions that you have already levied a lot of allegations against him. Then why have you not prosecuted him? You should have been thrown into jail if you are sure of the allegations. And remember that Falana said all those charges will not go anywhere, but they just kept him there. So I think they just want to renew another one. So if you know that he has done something wrong now, then take him to court. Why are you now holding him back? Those who are still saying something different now, everyone is suffering in one way or the other. We are all suffering this whole thing in one way or the other. The suffering did not just start here. It didn't start just now. It's been there. And we are continuing with this government again. Well, someone says here that please exempt the northern Nigeria from your struggle because our mumu never arrived. Okay, it's good. Everyone who wants to disturb our country, let him be patient to pay for that. Well, why did she remand him at the police custody rather than Kuje Correctional Facility? If she had done so, there wouldn't have been any reason for the correctional services not to produce him today. She gave the police the opportunity to doing so. But is that the right thing for them to do? Is that the right thing for them to do? Okay, please should stop replying all this aboki. They are far from the right path. It is also their culture not to have sense. Of course, a lot of them have been, they will come here, but when you hear about a Boko Haram, they will not just come. But when it comes to Sowore and Nnamdi Kanu, oh my God, they will just come out from their enclave. They will begin to say some abnormal things. To them, Sowore is the one disturbing Nigeria. To them, Sowore is the one who is killing them. Sowore is the one Sowore is now the bandit. Of course, Sowore is the bandit, while Nnamdi Kanu is the terrorist, is the Boko Haram. You see? And that's why they don't care what is happening. That's why this whole thing is happening in that area has lingered for this so long. They don't care. You say you have a case against somebody. Why can't you bring him and nail him? And nail him to the cross if you can. Well, it still says Sowore, if you will not say thank you, Nigeria, you better not fight her in that manner. Child who refuse home training will train by will bypass. That is what all this is. Somebody said all this a Fulani or whatever. Don't even stop, stop replying them. People should not just even mind them, because that is what they are meant to do. They have the power now. You see, they are dying in their droves, but it doesn't worry them. Military rule in Nigeria, no democracy. What a shame, a failed state. No, like Mohammed said, it's not a failed state. Everything is fine. As far as it's concerned, everything is fine. Fulani doesn't understand the meaning of democracy, but who can sanction them if not their slave masters? It's bad. Nigerian police and other armed forces are all bought with junks. Of course, he's the one that put them there, so they just have to obey the president, because they are not independent. They are not independent at all. Well, Abuja is cool and calm, nothing like any problem. One drop of water in an ocean isn't enough to cause it a single blink. But you guys are forgetting that the whole world is watching you. If your government wants to go and take, and it's, of course, they are denting the image of the country. The country they think is favoring them, because you think that it is only in Nigeria that this whole case is being heard. It's being heard all over the world. And you think they don't know that they are doing a disservice to themselves, and it's affecting the whole country. Just like a politician in Canada said that is portraying a negative impact on Nigeria, but they don't see it. And just like I said, they don't even care. Their own is just to loot and mass wealth for themselves and take care of their children. And the main people on the street is none of their business. So they don't even care about a patriotism or having good name. Well, there was no order from above to bring him to court, okay? That is why the police are still refusing. Okay, If it's about terrorism, you will look for some people here, and you will not see them. You will not see them on this platform, even with microscopes, and you wouldn't even find them. Keep chasing shadows. They are the ones who are suffering the most. Well, the cabal will hold him till Buhari tenure finishes. One thing I dislike about Sowore is that he never learns. The same one Nigeria you are fighting to sustain is depriving you and denying you all your fundamental human rights. Yet, you never learn. Nigeria is not a nation but a contraption put together by a white man to the disadvantage of the inhabitants to their own advantage. Nigeria is a country, not a nation. I know some of you who don't know this. They won't even understand. They won't understand. There's what they call common value system. If it is in existence amongst the people that make up that contraption, Showore's case would have been another different thing. The government won't be fighting Sowore alone, but the entire oppressed masses. Only unpatriotic citizens would be on tension. As for me, he should be sentenced to life imprisonment. Then what are they waiting for? Okay, why Boko Haram are walking freely in the north? Enjoy the attack. You all deserve it. Boko Haram will wipe out your generation if you don't compose now. May Boko Haram visit your house soon. Okay, wicked people. Which tribe you be? Hausa? There's nothing like Hausa. You are a minority hiding under your slave masters of the Fulanis Janjaweed, who raped and conquered your grandfather. Okay? You can still go ahead with the sentence since you want him to be sentenced. But what are they? But they are afraid to even sentence him. That is my own question. But Boko Haram, Fulani Hesme bandits and ISIS that killed innocent people are walking freely. It only happened in Zoo Republic called Nigeria. All these people they could be bandits, because a well-meaning human being will not be talking like this. And that's why they can't even come out for protest. They can't do anything. They love it, and that's why you see that the whole problem continues to linger.